Hello everyone, praise be to God. In the book of Daniel chapter 2, King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream of a statue. The head of the statue was made of pure gold, its chest and arms of silver, its belly and thighs of bronze, its legs of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of baked clay. While he was watching, a rock was cut out, but not by human hands. It struck the statue on its feet of iron and clay and smashed them. Then the iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver, and the gold were all broken to pieces and became like chaff on a threshing floor in the summer. The wind then swept them away without leaving a trace, but the rock that struck the statue became a huge mountain and filled the whole earth. And this is found in Daniel chapter 2, verse 31 to 35. Daniel then interprets the dream in the book of Daniel chapter 2, verse 36 to 45. This is what he says. This was the dream, and now we will interpret the dream to the king. Your Majesty, you are the King of kings. The God of heaven has given you dominion and power and might and glory. In your hand he has placed all mankind and the beasts of the field and the birds in the sky. Wherever they live, he has made you ruler over them all. You are that head of gold. After you, another kingdom will arise, inferior to yours. Next, a third kingdom, one of bronze, will rule over the whole earth. Finally, there will be a fourth kingdom, strong as iron. For iron breaks and smashes everything. As iron breaks things to pieces, so it will crush and break all the others. Just as you saw that the feet and the toes were partly of baked clay and partly of iron, so this will be a divided kingdom, yet it will have some of the strength of the iron in it. Even as you saw iron mixed with clay, as the toes were partly iron and partly clay, so this kingdom will be partly strong and partly brittle. And just as you saw the iron mixed with baked clay, so the people will be a mixture, and will not remain united any more than iron mixes with clay. In the time of those kings, the God of heaven will set up a kingdom that will never be destroyed, nor will it be left to another people. It will crush all those kingdoms and bring them to an end, but it will itself endure forever. This is the meaning of the vision of the rock cut out of the mountain, but not by human hands, a rock that broke the iron, the bronze, the clay, the silver, and the gold to pieces. Partly of iron and partly of baked clay is where we are right now in time. Going back to the book of Daniel chapter 2 verse 41, it says that, just as you saw that the feet and the toes were partly of baked clay and partly of iron, so this will be a divided kingdom, yet it will have some of the strength of the iron in it. Even as you saw iron mixed with clay. Jesus says in the book of Matthew chapter 24 that in the last days, nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Going back to verse 42, it says that, as the toes were partly iron and partly clay, so this kingdom will be partly strong and partly brittle. This means that Satan's kingdom is not as strong as it used to be. Going back to verse 43, it says that, and just as you saw the iron mixed with baked clay, so the people will be a mixture and will not remain united any more than iron mixes with clay. So the people on this earth are divided. Some are walking in sin and some are not. Whereas before, everyone used to walk in sin. After this kingdom, the end will come. Thanks everyone.